Yo, good morning, expats. We're here bright and early. It is just shy of 6:30. We got up early this morning, caught an Uber here. The Uber from the Novotel was 29 euros, so that's a pretty good price. We were quoted that taxis would be between 35 and 40 euros. It took us about 40 minutes or so to get here, which is a pretty good time. It was raining a bit, so I think the driver was going a little slower than normal, but there was zero traffic on the road, so it was great. Just waiting for everyone else to rock up. As you can see, there's a ton of bags around. Everyone just kind of left their bags here with me as they went to get food and stuff. So I'm holding down fort. All right, Kaylee's back. She was just trying to check out some stuff at the duty-free Estee Lauder. Price checking. And it doesn't look like the prices are as good here as they are in Singapore.
Some seem to be better, but others not so much. So we'll see. Since we're coming back through Athens, if I compare and I like it better here, I'll get it then. Just wanted to see what they had this morning. It's early though. I could use some more coffee.
Speaking of coffee though, we're going to get some coffee whenever we get to Istanbul. We're going to meet up with Martel at ATH, Rebecca Trading House. We're going to hit up that shop and see what they have to offer. On Tuesday of this coming week, we're actually going to do a cupping, which is like a coffee tasting. So we're really looking forward to that, as we've been following Martel and ATH since its inception just about 6 months ago. Anyways, we're about to get on this flight, or hopefully it'll be boarding soon. Good morning, Trevor.
Good morning. How's it going?
Well, it's bright and early again.
It is bright and early. Yeah, our hostel advertised a great view of the Acropolis, and it did not disappoint. As I had never seen it before, we got to our room, dropped off our bags, and I immediately ran up to the roof to see it, and just kind of come out of the stairwell, and then looked around, and then turned, and was like, whoa, there it is, up on the hill, bright and beautiful. But with a giant crane sticking out of it. And that was a little bit disappointing, not gonna lie. But overall, it was really cool. And that afternoon, we actually went up and saw it. It was 10 euros to actually get up to it, which I didn't think was too bad. This is one of the most iconic symbols in the world, so I felt it was fair. Yeah, we get up there, lots of ruins that I did not know what they were, so read a lot of signs to try to find out what it was. I find that I appreciate things a lot more when I actually know what they are, or at least what they were. And finally we got up to the Parthenon, and it was great. They're doing a huge renovation project. I think that's been going on for a few years, where they're taking out some of the marble, some of the reinforcement that they put in back in the 30s, I'm pretty sure. They're taking all that out and then swapping in the iron reinforcement, and then they're putting in some new marble, just trying to get it back to not fully the way it was, but just so it looks like it's all in one piece. The major challenge of it was when we were photographing it, if you saw in the video that we posted yesterday, the major challenge was just taking angles where it didn't show all the construction. But yeah, not too many people. It was a great time of year to go. Very windy, but it was still really nice. Not a lot of people there. It was easy to shoot gaps in between people. So today we are off to Istanbul, and this is where things could get interesting for the four of us. We just got a major confidence boost though when we were checking into our flight. They asked us what our country of residence was, and we were able to say Singapore. And because of that, they didn't have a problem. They're like, here's your boarding pass. I feel like if there was a problem, like we scanned our US passport and told them that we live in Singapore. So because of that, I think they didn't have a problem there. So I don't think we're gonna have a problem when we get in. We still might, because it's just a dodgy situation. So we don't know. But step one is through. Like, we've got our boarding pass. We're gonna get on the flight in about 20 minutes or so. And yeah, we'll check in with you when we touch down.
Hey, what's up, expats? We have arrived here in Istanbul.
That's right. I made it. I
This
made
guy
it.
made it. Yeah.
Yeah. That was, if you'd been following our adventure, then you know that this was not a guarantee for us. With diplomatic relationships being a little bit dodgy between Turkey and the U.S., we weren't certain that I'd be able to get in. But I made it.
Yeah.
And that was really great.
Yeah, so I guess in the end, Kaylee and I paid around 220 Singapore dollars, so like 280 USD per person to save about 35 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, probably about 25 to 35 minutes.
Yeah, that was it. So if you could just walk them through the process, what was it like?
Yeah, so it first came up in Greece, in Athens, when we were checking in. We went to the kiosk, and they asked us there where our country of residence was. So we scanned our U.S. passports, and then it asked us, where do you live? We said Singapore, and it printed out our boarding pass. And so we thought, like, that's great. That's a huge confidence boost. The fact that they would ask and still gave us our pass, that was really good. We got through security no problem, but as they were scanning our boarding passes when we were about to get on the plane, Josh and Kaylee, you two went right in, they flipped through your passports, saw your visas, and you were out the door.
Yeah.
They told us to flip ahead to our visa page, to our Turkish visa page. We're like, we're getting them on arrival.
Yeah.
They said, no, you're not. We said, no, it's cool. Like, we're not residents.
Right.
So yeah, we pulled out our Singapore employment passes, showed them that. They made some calls, and they asked us when the last time it was that we had been in the United States, and I fudged the truth a little on that one.
Just slightly.
Just slightly. I said I was there last Christmas, which is true. I was there last Christmas, but it was not the last time I'd been there. October. So yeah. But she was.
But he's not a resident, so it's
I'm not a
as big of a
resident,
deal.
right? And yeah, she made the call, and it was totally fine. So we got on the plane. It's really small plane. Nice flight.
Yeah.
It was really short, about 2 hours, I think.
Aegean Airlines or Aegean Airlines.
It was either Aegean or it was Olympic.
Oh yeah, they had both.
Or Olympian.
Yeah,
everything.
They had both.
Everything they said was Aegean. Everything in writing on the plane, everything printed was Olympian or Olympic.
Olympic Airline.
Something.
Either way,
Yeah.
it was good.
It was good.
It was not budget airline like it is in Asia.
No, they gave us food. They gave us drinks. It was
Cookies.
really nice. Cookies, candies.
Yeah.
So they hooked us up. I recommend them. So yeah, we get to the airport, we get out, and the real moment of truth comes. We go directly to the visa counter, and they sent us away. They said, no, you have to go to documentation services. And so we went there. There was a bunch of people sitting around this little area, but we went, showed them our passport, showed them our employment passes, just all grouped them together. And he took out this little piece of paper, stamped it, and right as he stamped it, we were like, yes, this is good news. This is really good news. He handed it back to us, said go back to the visas. We did. We paid 25 euros or 30 USD. They would not accept lira.
Hilarious.
You couldn't buy a Turkish visa with Turkish currency.
The rain is really kicking up here.
It's kicking up.
I need to clean that screen.
They put the multi-entry visas into our passports.
Oh, really?
Multi-entry, yeah. So we can stay here for 90 days and then leave for 180 days and then come back for another 90. And there's no expiration date on it either. There's no date. So as long as I have this passport, I'm here. That's good.
That is good. I mean, when we were in the Singapore Turkish consulate, we had to get the single entry. The multi-entry would have been 271, I believe it was. So that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah. So anyway, we left the visa counter, got in line for immigration.
As you would.
And these guys were still there. They were a couple rows ahead of us.
Yeah.
We waited in line, finally got to the counter, and another guy in our group, he went first, and he kind of looked very suspicious. And we told him, like, show him your employment pass. Show him the EP. We're from Singapore, kind of. The guy made a call, and it was all good. He let all four of us through, no problem. And yeah, we hopped on the bus, the Hava bus, went to Taksim Square and walked to the hotel, and it's been great.
Yep. Apart from the rain.
Apart from the rain, yeah, we're hoping for some better weather later.
Yeah.
But as you can see, we've got a killer view. We're on the Europe side right now. You're looking into Asia, and we're getting really excited to explore the city more later today and tomorrow as well.
Yep. Dude, glad you're here.
Me too. Me too. Woo!
You guys stay with us, stay tuned, and keep checking us out.
All right.
See you, expats.